Hello friends, let's see circulation in animals. In previous video, we discussing about pumping action of heart. Human heart alternately contract and relaxes. Contraction is called systole and relaxation is called diastole. The atria and ventricle contracts alternatively. The consecutive systole and diastole constitute a single heartbeat or cardiac cycle. It completes in zero point 0.8 seconds. On an average, 72 beats are completed in 1 minute in an adult at rest. Let's see cardiac cycle. It includes atrial systole, ventricular systole and joint diastole. Firstly, let's see about the atrial systole. You can see in figure, the right atrium receives deoxygenated blood and left atrium receives oxygenated blood. When both the atria are completely filled with blood, pressure is exerted on the wall. In response to this pressure, SA node get excited and generates cardiac impulse. Due to this, cardiac muscle in the atrial wall contract, causing atrial systole. During atrial systole, blood is pumped into ventricle. Blood is prevented from going back to the vein and coronary sinus by eustachian and thesbacian walls respectively. After completing systole, the atria go into diastole. In normal condition, atrial systole is for 0.1 second and atrial diastole for 0.7 second. Let's see ventricular systole. The impulse which started from SA nodes now reaches the AV nodes and it gets excited. AV node sends impulse to bundle of His and form from bundle of His to Purkinje fiber. The Purkinje fiber spread impulse all over the wall of ventricle. Due to this, ventricular wall contracts causing ventricular systole. During ventricular systole, a right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood into pulmonary trunk and the left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood into aorta. During ventricular systole, the cuspid valves close both the atrioventricular aperture, preventing blood flow into atria. The lub sound is heard in this process. In normal condition, ventricular systole lasts for 0.3 seconds and ventricular diastole lasts for 0.5 seconds. During ventricular diastole, semilunar valves are closed, preventing backflow of the blood from pulmonary trunk and systemic aorta into ventricle. The dub sound is heard in this process. For about 0.4 seconds, both atria and ventricle are in diastole. When all chambers of the heart are in diastole, this condition is called joint diastole or complete diastole, means relaxation. Thus, duration of one cardiac cycle is 0.8 Second, the right side of heart contains deoxygenated and left side contains oxygenated blood. Total volume of blood pumps during one ventricular systole is called stroke volume, and it is approximately 70 ml. Let's see cardiac output. It is the volume of blood pumped out per minute. For normal adult human being, it is calculated as follows. Means the cardiac output is equal to stroke volume into heart rate. The stroke volume is 70 and heart rate is 72. Means 70 into 72 is equal to 5040 ml per minute. Means near about 5 liter blood are pumped through heart in one cardiac cycle. Let's see regulation of cardiac activity. The cardiac activity is regulated by muscles as the human heart is myogenic. It is also controlled by nervous system, that is medulla oblongata of the brain controls the cardiac activity. The adrenaline stimulates the heartbeats and acetylcholine decrease heartbeat. The sinus arrhythmias is plays important role in increase in heartbeat during inspiration and heartbeat decreases during expiration. The nervous control includes the part of autonomous nervous system. Its cardiovascular center lies in the medulla oblongata. It controls rate of heartbeat in response to input from various receptors like proprioceptor, chemoreceptor, baroreceptors.